7:30 a.m. on this Friday, the 13th of June. Just won't focus, will it? Nope. Friday the 13th, June 13th, 2025. Of course, we already have this nonsense kicking this morning. You might be able to see. I don't know, the skies are still so-called smoky with so-called Canadian wildfire smoke, which I no longer believe that. Especially if you watch my hour-long movie from June 12th. Then you might realize the tomfoolery deceptions of the narratives that I keep exposing, that they keep proposing, right? Well, let's go a step further in relation to this day, Friday the 13th, which through history has held quite a lot of superstition, right? Which revolves around the disbanding and execution of the leadership of the Knights Templar. All right? Now then, let's carry this over just a little bit further, because once again, I want to talk about the double-tongued nature of narratives. According to the media reports this morning, Israel attacked Iran. Okay? Donald Trump says that the U.S. had no involvement, but Donald Trump knew of this attack before it was to happen. Does that not constitute as being involved? Just knowing? You become an accomplice, right? Knowledge before the fact makes you an accomplice. Therefore, the United States was in fact involved. Because if you go down the road of criminal law and you have knowledge of a crime that was committed and you don't come forth, but it is found out through investigation or whatever that you did indeed have knowledge, you could be charged as an accomplice within that crime, just for knowing about it. Therefore, direct involvement. Now, Donald Trump is making this double talk narrative that the United States was not involved, which is a lie. Because once again, if you had prior knowledge, then you're involved. Now, when did this attack happen? On what day? Would it have been Israel's and Iran's Friday the 13th? I don't know. I have not gone down the time zone timeline of this event. But, with everything that I've brought forth through my content on this channel, I would have to guesstimate or presume that this did take place on their Friday the 13th. Why? Well, what have I brought to the table about my opinionated thoughts over Donald Trump and his real position in the world? Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and look up here. I just happened to notice this. Huh, son of a bitch, look at this. Okay? And they want to come out with these narratives of wildfire smoke, of rain. Yeah. Keep bringing on that false narrative of this, that, and the other thing. I will expose. You know, they want to talk about wildfire smoke. No. No. You'll see this in my hour-long movie. Okay? They want to talk about rain. You know, these lying meteorologists, the misinformation meteorologists of today. And they want to talk about systems moving and you know, it's all double talk. I mean, seriously, look at this streamer. Where is this so-called ball of light? Where is the shadowing? Where is the brightness to this trail, this chem trail? You're going to see more evidence in my hour-long movie. Yeah, it's not all that great, but it doesn't have to be, and it's not meant to be of entertainment value. It is meant to prove my narratives versus theirs. And by God, I can prove what I state. I mean, and it's really, really pathetic to where they are putting so much crap up in the atmosphere to where you cannot record the skies anymore because there is just too much glare. Too much reflection. Seriously? Reflecting the light away from us? No. It is reflecting all the light down upon us to where we cannot see the sky. And they want to claim wildfire smoke, Canadian wildfire smoke, or otherwise bullshit. Right here. This is it. Okay? Gee, it's no wonder why my content gets shadow banned, blocked, narratives, you know, misinformation, disinformation, false narratives being added in the banners and being claimed as information. Yeah, false information. All right? And it's just like, what our leader is spreading. You know? Now he has gone to flat out lies by saying that he had prior knowledge, but the United States was not involved. Oh, because we didn't have military forces there. We didn't have, you know, but our war equipment is being used over there. But no, we don't have any involvement. Yeah. Keep lying. Keep lying, Mr. Trump. You know? Because, as far as I'm concerned, he has now put himself down to that same level as those that he has been fighting against for many, many years now. And of course, we still have, more aircraft. I can hear aircraft coming across. And look at how long this is, sticking around up here. Oh, it's just exhaust vapor, water vapor from the exhaust. Yep, right. Okay. Keep on with those lies. Keep on with the false narratives. Oh, this is the coloration because of all the wildfire smoke. Uh-huh. Right. Let's hear some more fake lies, fake narratives. And once again, I'm going out of chronological order because it's going to take pathetically long for this hour and 5 minute presentation, which once again isn't all that great, but it shows and it proves and it exposes the nonsense of the narratives that are at play today. I shouldn't even have to explain anything anymore because I have shown this stuff for many years. And what I speak about is real. Everything that I speak on is real. No, it's not truth. It's reality. I'll leave it at that on this Friday the 13th of 2025. Exposing the lies once again. Have a great one. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and we'll meet up once again back here on this flip side.